Hey, how's it going out there, world? For those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Robert Torres, aka Sabor Latino, Spanish hip-hop artist and author from Jamaica, Queens. I just wanted to make a quick public announcement or breaking news. I will be releasing my 5th book, You Are a Beautiful and Special Person, within the next 2 to 3 weeks. And it's a great read. I would say it probably took me, about maybe 6 months to write the book, which is going to be consistent of 5 chapters. And what's interesting about the book is it has a lot of information and different interventions on how individuals can really work on building their self-esteem. I've always believed that when a person has a good support system, when a person has experiences that they can use, whether they were doing it in the past and stop doing it, returning to those activities, and little by little you can start building your self-esteem again. But the book, again, I don't want to give it away, but the book has some really, really interesting interventions. I also talk about my time when I was Deputy Director for Social Services. I also talk about some personal experiences that I overcame, and I was able to use these interventions to really help me to stay focused on the things that I needed to do and continue to inspire people to be the best version of themselves, and also to eventually become productive members of society. There's also some topics in there dedicating it to the teachers, some topics in there dedicating it to the professors, some topics in there dedicating it to community leaders, and how we can all come together and be able to continue to inspire our community and continue to the best of our ability, do the best that we can with the students that we work with, or whether it's leaders in our own community, and etc. I also speak to college professors, hiring managers. For example, when you hire an employee, right? That employee is getting trained right. Is that employee being taught the value of having good communication skills, the value of going to know who they go see for certain situations, whether it's human resources or whatever it may be. All these little topics that I put all together to be able to bring awareness of the important it is to continue not only building building self-esteem for students and teachers, professors, and etc., but also in our community, also in the workforce, and all these things together. So again, it's a beautiful read. I want to say thank you to all the media that has been reaching out to me. I'll be working on some interviews coming up shortly once my book releases, and then I'll just be in my community doing what I need to do to continue to inspire so many people that really need help and guidance. But to summarize it all has to do with your self-esteem. I always said again that when a person has good self-esteem, the person could really achieve so many different things that they never knew that they could accomplish. And once they see, or once they do volunteer work, is another thing that I talk about. Getting involved in volunteer work and noticing how when you start motivating people or helping other people, you start seeing how they start to do better. And that also comes back to you. And you start saying to yourself like, wow, I never knew I had the potential to really help people, and I never knew I could make that kind of impact. And once you do make that kind of impact, you're going to see how you're just going to continue to elevate, and your self-esteem is going to go up. Or have you finished school, and why not? What are the reasons? Maybe now is the time to go back. So again, bringing all this light to the forefront and saying, you know what, you are a beautiful and special person no matter what. It's just probably there's some things that, you need to work on. And once you read my book, you will definitely, I truly believe you're going to have some interventions and some techniques that you can really use on a daily basis to really continue to motivate you and become the best version of you. But at the same time, the most important thing, trying to help you to become a more productive member of society. Once you learn all the techniques, what are you going to do with it? Are you going to be able to help out the person that's going through a certain situation? Are you going to be able to say, no, I'm working in the school system now, whatever it may be, I'm not going to allow this bullying to go on. I'm not going to allow this peer pressure to go on with the students, or whatever the situation may be, but just really learning and understanding that you are needed. That understanding that no matter what background you come from, you are special, you are beautiful, you are talented, even though a lot of people may say that you're not. But in my eyes, I believe so. You know what I mean? Once you find your inner strength and you find that intrinsic motivation, you're going to see how far you can go in life. I just want to say thank you for everyone that supported me, or everyone that continues to support me in my other 4 books that I put out before this one. My Life, Sabor Latino, 125 quotes gathered from my life's observations, Mis Grandes Canciones y Poema, and obviously in 2019, releasing my my alma mater, Lehman College, where I also talk about the importance of going back to school and getting graduate school. So again, good to see everyone again. I hope to see anyone soon. I know, like I said, I'm going to be doing some things coming up, probably visiting some recreation centers. I'm just doing a lot of things coming up besides work, even though I've been busy, but we're going to put all this together and make it happen, where I can continue to bring that empowerment and that life and that motivation to so many individuals that need it. You know, helping them and supporting them and building their self-esteem. All right, guys, thank you for everyone's love and support. Oh, and lastly, I want to say thank you for everyone that has supported my project. Thank you for everyone that continues to support Sabor Latino and for the work that I try to do for my community. All right, guys, I'll talk to you soon. And again, you are a beautiful and special person. My 5th book will be out probably the 2nd week of November. If you're interested in ebook, it'll be all retail bookstores online. And then also, if you want the soft cover, it'll be on my Book Baby store with my own page, where you can actually order the soft book cover, which you'll probably receive it in 7 to 10 business days. All right, guys, it was good seeing everyone again, and God bless, and thank you again for everyone's support. Be safe out there, guys. Thank you.